As a person who is sort of struggling to figure out what faith in my life means constantly, this is one concrete way that I know to live out my faith. In New York City, it's really can be difficult to find a community. I live in Harlem, and I'm really blessed to have neighbors who invite me to parties at their house or knock on my door on Sunday morning and ask me to borrow our pancake syrup. I like to say I grew up at TwoTables, the altar and the kitchen table. And so there's always been this interplay between food and faith for me. My dad is an Episcopal priest, and my mother is a 7 or 8-time cookbook author and food writer. When I was growing up, I watched my mom cook. I was always at her apron strings, seeing what she was doing. I witnessed my mother making baskets of food to take to people who were in crisis or who just had surgery or just had a baby. And I obviously was at the table when my parents invited, folks over for dinner. And it was such a great way to get to know people in the community. But then I grew up and got married after college, and I realized that I knew what good food tasted like. I just had no idea how to make it, really. And so I quickly got to work learning how to cook. As Christians, we are called to live out our faith. And particularly in the season of Advent, we are waiting and we are preparing and we are expecting the birth of Jesus. And so the way that I live out my faith in this season is to prepare and welcome people into my home and to cook for them. I do this year round, but it just brings new meaning this time of year. There really is no better way to bring people into communion together than around a table. To me, that is the ultimate way of getting to know somebody. So it's a lot of work. I work full-time. I have a 2-year-old son. And preparing these meals is, it takes a lot of time. But when I know that I have people coming over for dinner, I anticipate it, I'm excited about it, and it really fills me with joy.